The M18 Fuel Sawzall with 1 key provides all the power and control you need for any job. This saw cuts faster than corded, delivers up to 2 times longer runtime, with up to 5 times longer tool life. With the addition of 1 key, you can experience unlimited tool customization, delivering smoother cut starts for reduced vibration, an automatic brake for reduced material damage, and longer blade life. The 1 key app allows you to optimize the saw through all stages of making the cut. You can optimize performance for smoother cut starts in metal by engaging soft start and trigger ramp-up options to set lower starting speeds and durations, allowing the blade to cut into the material faster with less vibration and blade chatter. When making cutouts in wood, you can use the plunge cut setup, which allows you to optimize a starting speed for mid-material cuts. With the cut optimization setup, the app will recommend the best blade TPI to use and corresponding cutting speed to achieve the fastest cut for the material at hand. Activate the automatic brake for an improved experience at the end of a cut. The tool will automatically stop cutting when it senses it's through the material to reduce damage to surrounding materials. Save up to 4 different profiles directly to the memory of the tool. With the touch of a button, you'll be able to easily go back and forth between these saved profiles so that each application is done with the most accurate and productive settings. After your tool is set, you no longer need your phone out while you're on the job. Customize, track, and manage your tools and equipment with 1 key.
The Milwaukee Cordless buffer definitely has all the power I need. It does what I need it to do, and it does it with convenience that we never had before.
You can manipulate it more because there's no cord getting in the way.
And not only is it lighter than a lot of other polishers out there, but you don't have to worry about the cord dragging over the fender of the car while you're doing the hood.
It's helpful that it doesn't have a cord, just so you can actually focus more on what you're working on. You don't have to worry about the cord smacking into the paint.
I do like the way it's balanced. For me, it's just less fatigue, just overall better control.
It's very important to have control of the polisher. When you're buffing at high RPMs, if you leave it on an area too long, you can burn paint or damage car, which costs extra money. So if you have something that's easy to use, you can avoid that.
The battery life, I was surprised about it.
I was able to get a whole polishing job done on 1 battery on a full-size car. All the accessories that a normal polisher would have, like a variable speed, locking trigger, variable trigger, and a D-handle or a straight handle, those are necessary to do my job. And the Milwaukee Fuel tool has all of them.
The Milwaukee Cordless buffer, it is the replacement. It's what I've been waiting for a long time.
Fuel miter saw, it just handled everything we threw at it. It was comparable to any corded saw we've been using.
No matter what we were cutting, there was plenty of power there. I was actually surprised how much power there was.
Using the fuel miter saw, I don't notice any difference in power from any other corded miter saw that I've used in the past.
It does have a lot of power, cuts through a lot of big solid material. I didn't have any problems with it bogging down.
The tallest I cut is 5 1/4 inch base, and the fuel has got plenty of clearance. I've cut 3 2x4s at one time. I've cut 2x8s with it. I've had no problem with speed or power.
It cuts well. It's easy to manipulate the saw into the angles and the bevels and degrees that you need. And it's very user-friendly that way.
The 9.0 battery pack is a lot more power coming out of it. This pack is just perfect for this saw.
The 9.0 battery is very good with that saw and high demand tools because it has that power and it holds that power. I've used it all day long, never had to charge the battery.
It's actually a luxury, the 18 volt series. Everything is compatible, the batteries interchange. Lightweight, convenient, easily carried. There's less setup time You're not dragging cords around on job sites. The fuel miter saw is definitely a replacement for a corded saw.
Definitely heavy duty. It has plenty of power, it's built well, and built in the Milwaukee tradition of strength in their tools.
When I actually need to do some chipping, I want something that's got the power that's going to handle it. I was a little skeptical. This SDS Max is definitely taking care of that. It feels like the real deal, like it should have a cord on it, but it does not. I was blown away.
Well, it performs just like a corded one. You know, just as fast, felt lighter.
I love the power. You can make a big tool for big jobs. It will get the job done. It will break the brick. It will punch holes through it. It does everything that it said it's going to do. I give it a 10.
The SDS Max with this 9.0 battery offers a lot of power and flexibility. I used it about a half an hour chipping out mortar.
The SDS Max, you can feel it doesn't vibrate, it doesn't bounce around. It feels as powerful as a corded. It's a solid cordless tool with a solid battery.
The longevity of having that 9.0 it's key. I don't feel there's anything that you couldn't do with it.
To be able to have, tools that are compatible with each other, to be able to share batteries and chargers is hugely advantageous.
When you put them both together with the 9.0 and then the fuel brand, it's just going to outlast everybody else.
Honestly, I've never used anything like it. I would have to say that SDS Max is nothing but heavy duty.
The power of the Fuel Super HAWG is great. It's right there, it's spot on. I haven't run into a situation where I need it any more than what it's putting out.
We range anywhere from 1 3/8 all the way up to 4 1/2, 4 5/8 for holes, and we drill through joists 2x4, 2x6. Sometimes you have to drill through like 3 of them at a time. Fuel Super HAWG definitely does its job.
The most demanding hole I've drilled with the Fuel Super HAWG is probably a 6-inch hole. It went through the wood really quickly, nicely. There wasn't like it cut out or something and got stuck. It just went right through. On one battery with the Fuel Super HAWG, you can probably drill between 70 and 75 2 and 9/16 holes.
Like in a house like this, maybe took us 2 full batteries to do the house.
I would say that I get about 30% more production done with the Fuel Super HAWG. It's really the not dragging the cord around. I would absolutely recommend the Fuel Super HAWG to anybody in the trades. It's very well suited for the professionals in this environment.
A lot of these jobs that we get on, it's a 50-50 shot that we even have a power source available on the floor. Of course, if there is power on the job, it's never exactly where you need it. So the Fuel Super HAWG takes all that out of the equation. It's just simple, plug the battery in and go.